The Early Years program is Artec's unique robotics and programming solution for children from 6 to 8 years. Early Years program was developed specifically for children too young to attend the AI-8 Robot Programming School. Similar to AI-8 Robot Programming School, it's a set of teaching materials, Artec blocks, robot parts, and textbooks for you to instantly start a robot programming school or to run a new program for children in early years in your workshop or educational facility. Children from 6 to 8 years don't usually attend workshops. Therefore, there is a big chance for them to choose the Early Years program. Upon completing the program, the children can move on to AI-8 Robot Programming School to take their programming skills to the next level. The Early Years program consists of 3 main subjects: puzzles, robots, and programming. Exciting puzzles and games using Artec blocks that make children concentrate and learn through the repetitive process of trial and error. While the rules are easy, the problems that require physical blocks to be solved are not. These problems focus on developing persistency and the ability to carry through the task started. The skills acquired include shape recognition, special recognition, and concentration. These problems require the children to envisage various shapes and solve them without using physical items. One has to repeatedly approach the problems before being able to solve them. Total of 48 lessons are divided into 12 chapters. Every textbook comes with a sheet of printed material. A total of 48 sheets are provided. All of the materials include rule books that outline the instructions and offer sample problems. It is essential to start off with these. As the rules are straightforward, the children can start tackling the problems as soon as they understand them. Just help the children who get stuck by giving some hints. At the end of each class, spend some time to solve the problems from the supplementary printed materials. These help to nurture the ability of envisaging 3D shapes. Use the blocks during the initial stages until the children have developed the ability and proceed to solve the problems without the physical blocks. If some problems are left unsolved, feel free to give them out as homework. Build robots using Artec blocks and enjoy learning the principles and mechanisms of how they move with motors, linkages, and gears. At first, it is essential to build robots by following the instructions and combining blocks, motors, gears, and a variety of other parts. This nurtures the ability of being able to focus on reading. Upon completing the robot, the children should make it move to see the movements for themselves. By observing and studying the movements of the robot, the children learn the mechanisms and principles inside. Furthermore, the children are introduced to how these work in real life to gain an even better knowledge and understanding of such principles and mechanisms. A total of 24 lessons are provided. First step would involve building a robot as per instructions. Learn the features and the principles behind the robot by studying its movements. Nurture the ability of expression and creativity by designing an original robot through the applications of principles learned, additional of new parts, and the process of rebuilding the initial robot. Learn programming while having fun. The lessons cover the basics of programming using the icon programming environment developed specifically for younger children. Build a robot car with motors, LEDs, buzzers, and infrared photoreflectors, and learn how to write a program by yourself. The icon programming environment is a software that can be used even by children who have never touched a computer before. The children would learn sequential processing, conditional branching, loop, and other basic programming skills. The children would have to use the obtained knowledge to tackle the mission exercises. They would be able to develop logical thinking by deciding the order of the commands that they would like the robot to perform. By modifying and debugging the program, the children would also develop problem-solving skills. Total of 24 lessons are provided. The assembly has been made extremely easy and fast as this module concentrates on programming. The car shape is basic and can be further decorated with blocks. Use the text to study the basic principles of programming operations. Making a car run by programming it using the principles learned. By tackling the level-up styled mission exercises, the children naturally absorb and use the basics of programming. Here are the parts for the puzzle curriculum, and here are the parts for the robot and programming curricula. Teacher's Tips is a guideline for teachers on how to give the lesson that also provides an approximate time schedule of every lesson. The textbooks not only contain instructions on how to assemble and program the robot, but provide detailed insights and facts about the technology used and its application in real life. These are the 4 textbooks you will be using each month: 2 puzzle textbooks, a robot textbook, and a programming textbook. Run a 2-year program with 4 lessons a month. Run a 2-year program with 3 lessons a month. Run 3 lessons with the provided textbooks and materials, and consider adding a different type of curriculum to increase the satisfaction of your students for the 4th lesson. For example, we also have the Artec Science Club curricula at your disposal. Contact us for details if you are interested. In this case, the second puzzle textbook that would remain could be given to the students as homework. If you are looking for a new curriculum for younger children to run in your workshop or educational facility, or if you have already started our AIA Robot Programming School and would like to expand the age range, we have the best solution for you. Artec Innovator Academy. Start preparing the children for the world of tomorrow today.